Comparing and ordering fractions. It's frequently easiest to see whether which one of two fractions is bigger if they have the same denominator, because then you can just compare the numerator and to see which has more. To do that, you need to find what's called the lowest common denominator, which is sometimes referred to as the LCD, and figure out what the least common multiple is. Now remember, least common multiple is the multiple of two numbers that both numbers go into. So we'll go over a couple of examples here. So compare each of the following fractions by using greater than, less than, or equal to. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and figure out which one is which here. So 1/2 and 3/6. We need to find out the least common multiple then of the denominators, which in this case is going to be 2 and 6. Remember the trick of going ahead and just figuring it out based on which number occurs first. So the least common multiple is going to be 6. And so now all I have to do is, I already have 3/6, so I just have to change 1/2 into 6. And how do I do that? Well, I've got to multiply the bottom by 3. And in order to do that up on top, I have to multiply the top by 3 as well. If that's done, then basically I'm set. So 3/6 and 3/6, which one is greater than or less than? Neither. They are actually equal. 3/8 and 2/3. Now again, some of these you can just logically figure out. Like for example, I know right away that 2/3 is bigger because 2/3 is bigger than 1/2 and 3/8 is smaller than 1/2. So sometimes you don't need to actually go through the full method, but just because we're practicing here, we're going to do it anyhow. So here, 8 is going to be the least common multiple, and it's going to be one of the things that we're working with, the denominators, and 3 is going to be another one of the denominators we're working on. So let's see here. We got 3, 6, 9. Well, now let's go up to 16, 12, and notice I keep going until I get to a number that's higher than the other one. 18, and now I've got 24 here, and now I've got 21 and 24. So I see that the least common multiple of these is going to be 24. And so now all I have to do is I have to change 3/8 into 24ths. And when I do that, I have to figure out what do I multiply this by. And I multiply it by 1, 2, 3. 3 times. So 3 times 3 is going to be 9. So 9/24 is what 2/3 is equal to, or is what 3/8 is equal to. Now 2/3, that's going to be equal to 24. How many 24ths are there? Well, I have to multiply this by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times. So I have to multiply the top by 8 times 2. When I do that, 16/24 or 9/24, which one is bigger? Well, definitely 16/24 is. So here, again, same sort of logical problem solving idea. 3/4 or 3/10. Well, 3/4 is bigger because 3/4 is bigger than 1/2. It's pretty close to 1. 3/10 is less than 1/2. So some of these you can just, like I said, do logically. So 3/4 is going to be bigger than 3/10. And 1/8 or 3/16. Again, 8ths and 16ths. Let's figure this out. 16 is going to be the next one, so that's going to be the least common multiple. So 1/8 as 16ths is going to be 2/16. So 2/16, 1/8 is going to be less than 3/16 because it's 2/16.